Hello and welcome back to another Shadowlands Gold farming video. Today we're talking about skinning, and I want to show you my favorite locations for skinning to make the most gold per hour and have like the least amount of competition. So I'm gonna show you my 5 favorites or top 5 skinning locations in Shadowlands so far, so you know where to farm. Now skinning is on a little bit of a downtrend, but right here you can see we have been farming for almost 50 minutes. And we are getting about 46k gold per hour, 47 actually, gold so far in 49 minutes, almost 50 minutes. So you can still make a decent and very healthy amount of gold by doing skinning. And this is with the EU average prices, by the way, so it's not like I'm playing on my server or anything. This is being farmed on Silver Moon, but we are using the EU average prices. So in this recording it shows 1.5k per heavy Callous hide for the gold per hour, but some servers have below that price. Some servers have like 900 gold per heavy Callous, and some servers actually have like 2k each still, which I don't really understand how. But I'm gonna show you my 5 favorite locations for skinning in this video, so let's just get to it. Before I show you the locations though, I will list every single one in the description down below, so you can check out the videos for them to see how they're done, where they're located, just how to do it in general, and just see the pulls. If you want to see each location, go to the description down below. I also want to give a massive shout out to Student for the 0 to 10 million gold guide as well, that you can still get, by the way, for 50% off by using my code. Basically, you click the link down below in the description or the pinned comment, you go to the link, go to the book, if you want to buy it, you then use code Solheim to save 50%. So by using the code, you save yourself some money and you support me and Student at the same time. So check it out through the link down below. Now for the first one though, basically in the background right here we are doing my backup farm, so that's going to be like number 4 on this list. But for the first one, this is the place to go. Basically right west of Hibernal Hollow you have 4 main pulls. The green is like the entire route and the red is like the circles or the pulls inside the route. So if you just want to see the route, then go through all the green stuff right there. But I do 4 main pulls as a Guardian Druid in this route. And the red circles are basically my pulls. So I'm trying to do 3 kinda huge pulls, and then there's 1 little pull as well to connect them all. You can do 3 pulls if you're very good, or you can do 5 pulls as well, doesn't really matter, just do whatever you're comfortable with, and can get you a decent amount of kills. So do this one, it's really good, it's gonna be in the description down below, and let's head to number 2. Number 2 is going to be the reindeer route, pretty much, where you're farming the reindeers, and also tons of other mobs as well, like stags, foxes, flying moths, and so on. Now, the main one is the circle on the right. The circle on the left is like hyper spawning stags as well, but it's only like 8 to 10 of them available. So if you're not a druid, then the left circle might be the one for you. But if you're a druid, hunter, demon hunter or something like that, you can do the one on the right. There's way more mobs available, and they hyper spawn as well, or force spawn. So if you are a class able to pull a ton of mobs, then do the one on the right. If you want to focus like 1, 2 or 3 at a time, then do the one on the left. This one is really good though, it's one of my favorites, but number 1 is still the best one in my opinion. This is a really good number 2 though, and it's pretty much the same as the one to the left of Hibernal Hollow. Spot number 3 is gonna be this one right here, which is also in Hibernal Hollow. It's pretty much the same as the first one, but instead of pulling everything, we are just focusing on the circle around Hibernal Hollow. It's called the Flying Moth route, found by Student himself, the guy who made this guide right here that you can see a little bit in the background, right? So this guide here, or this farm, is really good. You are basically pulling the Flying Moths. They also hyper spawn or force spawn, so by the time you complete your circle or complete the lap, they will have respawned again. They do connect though with farm number 1, so one of the pulls do connect with farm number 1. So if someone is doing farm number 1, then you might have some competition on one of the pulls. The massive pull basically, you might have some competition on, but this is a different part of that farm. I still love this farm though, it's really good. It's a bit smaller than the other one, and you're basically pulling the moths. It feels really good, and yeah, if number 1 is taken, you can do this one. Now number 4 is going to be the farm we are doing right now in the background. This is the dragon route, or the dragon farm that I've called it. I'm not really sure how many people made a video on this one before I made one, but basically this one was recommended to me by a viewer on Twitch, and we have tried it out and I really love it. It is my backup farm though, as first of all, it's a great mob density, there's tons of mobs available, but they do have some health and they can take a while to kill. If you are not a Guardian Druid, this one will be a little bit of a pain, as once again they do have a bit of health, take some time to kill, and they will deal some damage. At least some of the big dragons will deal some damage to you. So if you are not a Guardian Druid, this one can be a bit more difficult, but it's a good number 4, and it's basically my backup farm in Ardenweald. I still love it though, and it's fantastic. The last one is gonna be in Bastion, and it's this one found by Student himself, which is the book by the guy who made the book, by the way. You can pick up down below. This one is really good. I got my first BOE while skinning at this location. It's really good. I feel like Bastion has a little bit less competition for skinning than Ardenweald, and Ardenweald has a bit of lag as well every now and then, so having a farm outside of Ardenweald is definitely good, so this one can definitely work. And they do kind of hyper spawn or force spawn as well, so by the time you have finished your route, they will have spawned back again. Now, if you look to the left of this route, like the left part of it, like top left part, I included that small little uptick there as well, to include one more big pull up there. That one can be skipped if you're not a Guardian Druid, but basically, you can pull 10, 12 mobs over there, so I included that bit as well. It takes you like 1 minute, and you can pull tons of mobs. This one does feel fantastic. It's not in Ardenweald, so you have some different variety for where to farm and where to do skinning, and that's basically it. Those are the 5 farms that I'm doing for skinning myself. I'm really enjoying skinning, and personally I'm making about 60k gold per hour from skinning still. And even in the background right now, you can see we are making 52k gold in about 55 minutes. All in all, skinning is still really good, really worth doing. I think it's gonna be on a steady downtrend though for the next week or two, and once, like in 2 weeks, I think we'll see that 20 to 30k per hour mark on the moist servers out there. But like, we're heading there for every single farm. Herbalism, mining, pretty much everything out there, 2x4 farming as well. It's going downhill to get towards the 30k per hour mark until 9.1, but yeah, so far skinning is still definitely worth doing on moist servers out there. And if you want to do skinning, here you go. Here's like my 5 favorite farms. You can see them once again in the link down below, or the description I mean. Check them out, and that's pretty much it. That is the video. Let me know down below in the comments what you think. Leave a like, leave a comment. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.